Team of the Week.
Team of the Week this week is Scotland's women's football team, who have qualified for the first World Cup of their entire history. And I am very pleased for them. Well done, them. They really celebrated. They went mad.
Oh, yeah?
When they watched the celebrations. Interestingly, because it was on BBC Alba, the commentary was in Gaelic, so I had no idea what was going on. But I did also watch I didn't watch the highlights. I made my own sort of highlights by just skipping through the game and finding the goals.
Yeah.
They switch from Gaelic to English commentary and back and forth.
Depending on whether something good or bad is happening.
Yeah, because when it's bad, they blame it on English.
Yeah, and when
the bloody English came over.
When it's going well, they get
blown that ball out of the goal.
When it's going well, they just get really excited. And start speaking.
I can't understand Gaelic. I think that was perfect Gaelic what I just did.
Yeah, well, yeah, I couldn't understand it, so it must have been.
Yeah, and it was very, very rude what I just said. So you don't want to find out. They qualified by beating Albania 2-1 in the last group game. They needed to better the Swiss's result, who were playing at the same time. The Swiss drew 0-0, and Scotland held on for a 2-1 win against Albania. And it was very, very nervy by the looks of it. They had a lot of chances to go further ahead, and they were holding on at the end, really holding on.
Do you know if Albania had a chance to qualify? Were they in the running?
Not.
No, they just wanted to.
They just wanted to scupper Scotland.
But who doesn't?
Well, that's true. We're the English, so we've got a good track record of that. They beat the Swiss on the Thursday before the game. If they'd won by 2 goals, the victory it would have been in their own hands. Whether they would have qualified or not. They won 2-1, yeah. So if they'd scored another goal against the Swiss, they had whatever they'd done, they just had to win. Whereas this time they actually had to beat Switzerland's result. England also qualified.
Yep.
By beating Wales. And it was always kind of expected that they would. England are quite a step ahead in the women's game of a lot of, or any of the home nations especially.
I did see an England-Wales game which was drawn, and Wales were absolutely beside themselves.
Yeah,
like it was as good as a win for them.
Yeah,
I think it might have been at England's home.
Really? I don't know where the women play. No, did they play at Wembley? The women
they have games. I'm not sure if this game was.
They used to play at Morecambe. They used to play in Christie Park. Their international friendlies.
Oh yeah,
yeah, which at the time was a conference ground. So that kind of shows how English women football has changed, really.
Yeah,
because they used to play at conference grounds, and now they play at proper stadiums, stadiums that have walls to them and roofs, and people not smoking and got dogs on the side of the pitch. So we've got away from our team of the week. Scotland, well done, Scotland. Hopefully, go on, do well, and just don't beat England, please. Please.
Team of the Week.